My last video. My eye is a webcam. For 1,000 years we still have the same eyes, because I will always love the same faces I love. Each face is from baby till 152 and plus. Each identical face is a face. When two people love each other, they exchange faces, but the ones you love, you will always love them. Why? Because you see the same face, you fall asleep and you wake up, and when you change body in 60 seconds, 20 years later, it's like you don't see somebody in 20 years, and you see them, you remember them. It's the same when you die in 20 years time, you remember who is who. You don't forget. That's why it's very important. Try to protect your passport picture, and before you're going to protect your passport picture, try to know your grandmother's face, if it's a face your mother have, before you get it. Now, the system is itching my nose. You know, like your arm is itching. I want to talk this time about what I see the injustice in the world. The world expects me to watch CNN or hear something about Bobby Christina, Whitney Houston's daughter, and I should not, you know, the TV talk to you, but you can talk back to them. Now, let's see if I have a way to my own opinion, or anybody who is sitting in a house, if you have nothing to do, you want to know what a sister think about the world. Well, here's my own opinion. I think the game about Bobby Christina and Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, the world have too much Bobby Brown. That's why he is not valued anymore. And the world have too much Bobby Christina. That's why she is vanished. And the world have too much Whitney Houston. But I only know one thing for sure, that the shadow of Bobby Brown, it take only him to die to come back to be him. But this world is not allowing him to come back. What they do, they steal his talent. They're gonna try to find a child star that's gonna continue to act like him and do like him. And by the time he died to come back, the world does not even recognize him, because they already steal his talent and they sell it to other good-looking faces. The same for Whitney Houston. They capture her voice, they capture how she sings, and now they're not waiting for them to come back. They're gonna find a face that look like them, and they just carry on. That's all what the TV is doing now. You know, everybody come with your voice, show your voice. This world, we have gods, we have goddess. What does that mean? Well, we have a seed that goes on the ground, that make 1,000 seed when the apple is hanging, each seed identical, but there is a seed that hit the ground. They look like shit, but their voice entertain millions. You can't replace it. Because you can't say to us, oh, Whitney don't sing the song, someone else did it. It's the same way you cannot replace Britney Spears, you cannot replace Keisha Cole. There are talents in this world, and every decade the talents came, but when they capture the voices of Marvin Gaye, now, we don't look for Marvin Gaye anymore. No, we have Michael Jackson. We have new, the new one come. They capture what is new, but they're not paying attention that these people came, that they own their talent, and only them gonna die to come back to give us something new. I am a human being that's sitting here, and I think that the FBI is not doing their job. I think United Nations is not doing their job. United Nations is a minister that does not sit behind a camera, because they have big security and nobody is going in there. They only hide behind the screen. A United Nations is a group of people that get out of the bullshit office. It's like a bunch of apples sitting there. They need to split themselves and make sure they go town to town to see which street does not have a tree planting in their background when they need extension of food. This wall, everybody is hiding behind the screen. You can only see a president behind the screen. You know, people breaking their TV because it's the only way they can give their reaction. But I think this world have lied to sex. You're not lying to people. You lied to sex. Long enough. Bedroom sex. 300 years. The children went to school. Read your school book. And now they come home. Your job, you have your own bank account with all your savings for your own family. And now the ones that finish school, which is just relationship picture, now they striking out there for a job. But those people that is looking for a job, they are the owner of this world. They die. They go to get a baby party. All the graveyard, they come back with another face, with another street. And now everything they left, picture of sex take over. And now you are on your way to pension. You're holding the Bible, praying 5 times a day. But it's really so sad. You can't see that mama, papa make you, but you believe that the Bible is going to save you. Forgive me for those who have so much respect for the Bible and the Quran. Until you know the game behind the Bible and the Quran, if you don't piece it together, that you are nothing but a bread they bake today and tomorrow there will be another bread. Nobody goes to the school when they have no children. I said to people, park your car, take a lunch from your office and go visit the school. It's where you find the people who died 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago. They have a new face waiting to come to get your job 20 years later. You're getting unsexy. They are getting sexy. And your masturbation is feeding them. They came to download from us. You are the 35. You have 7 years masturbation to come to be me the 42. But when you the 35, you don't protect yourself. When you come to me, I have nothing to give you. I have to give you mine. Someone give me theirs, but I'm not taking from nobody and you're not getting from me, so you have to protect your own. Because when you are now at 35, you masturbate the 28. It's one family. The 28 is coming to become you, and everything you put inside of them, they capture it. Life, the food you eat, nobody can take it away from you except the toilet. The furniture you buy, nobody can take it away unless you have to, you own money. And then, but I said the last time, people need to learn to move their furniture. When you move your furniture, the time you buy it, it's standing down here. After 6 months, move it the other way. You will see you have a totally different view of the furniture you have. But there is injustice in the world. Bobby Brown have a new woman. She's pregnant. You know what's funny? Why the guys never get pregnant, you know? A woman is selling her bloodline to a woman that died, and her own life is walking in the streets, painting other women. The world is sad, because I'm not talking to people, I'm actually talking to a system. But I'm hoping that the ones who are lost, working for the system, you have to look beyond your favorite bank pass, what you have. Ask yourself, can you see tomorrow? When you get to tomorrow, it look like today. Can you see tomorrow? If all you have is just eating to feed the toilet, what's the difference? You die today or you die 50 years later? What's the difference? It's just you watch too much bullshit, and there is sex. Sex replace your age. You are 46 years later. Sex get your age, and now you are this 92-year-old. Where are you going? Is there any future? That's what you have to ask yourself. Is there any future? Because nobody is fixing the wall except each individual has to step up for themselves. But a lot of people are blind. They really believe they have to look up to Obama. And now Obama is now being portrayed as a gay. And now Donald Trump is coming to step in and calling big sister Oprah Winfrey. It is cool, I know. You look, Richard Marx, a man who entertained the world, he's saying there is poison on the internet. Because there's so much things that's supposed to be on the internet, it is not there. What is there is just negativity. And you can translate what he means by the poison. I can have a fantasy to say he's talking about me, but also I can see there is a place where he can say, okay, there's too much poison, people putting his videos together with girls, and his wife saw it, and it bleeds the hell out of her, and now they're getting a divorce. And what his sons are seeing, the videos people putting together. So there is so much. What does that mean? It can lead you to many stages. But at the same time, Whitney Houston's daughter, I say my own opinion, if she is not dead yet, they need to take a drop out of Whitney Houston's brother, which is the mother, Sissy, become the brother. One drop out of the brother, give it to the doctor, put it in Bobby Christina's stomach, so that 9 months later, a 9-month-old can step down out of the body. She is not going to die to go to heaven. She is a body, the soul of Whitney, stepped down to be her daughter. And a wall owe it to make sure that that little girl don't die without they don't get the 9-month-old out of the stomach. Whitney was the 19th, Bobby Christina stepped down. You need to get Sissy's son and put a drop in the stomach to make sure Bobby Christina, the 9-month-old, will swell in his stomach and step down as a little boy or a little girl, and make sure you keep her, the mother has enough money to keep her on life support till you get the 9-month-old out of his stomach. If Adam and Eve was dead, the world will not be here. There is only one way you can rescue Bobby Christina, is by taking the drop from the brother and put it in the stomach to make sure that she stepped down to be the mother body. And then you can take care of that little baby. And then if she's too weak to take a walk in the world, at least we get the 9-month-old out of the graveyard, which is her stomach. Her life is not her face. Her life have a lot of jackets in the stomach. If the big body is sick, all the bodies all over the world. If the bodies are lying in the hospital, you cannot fix it because it was not fixed in the wall. It was fixed in the stomach. And the only place to find them is by you taking a drop from the family, put it in the stomach, and 9 months you get the little baby out of the sick body. And then the body can go on. There is a spare jacket for the wind. There's Bobby Christina in her stomach. Dump a paint and let her lie on life support for 9 months. You get the 9-month-old out. If you get a boy, you can try again till you get the little girl out. That's wall. There is no doctor that is going to fix the God that is only making us in the stomach. The doctor was a baby in the stomach. But now the evil that creates the problem is telling the doctor, you need to cut here, cut. There's nothing to cut. It's only taking a bloodline to rescue the sick to step out of the big body. If you don't get the baby body out of the stomach, you're not getting them. When the birds fly away, they go to become ordinary thing they've achieved in this world. They've traveled in this world. They leave their voices in this world. You don't want to play the video and allow the body to go 6 feet. Her stomach have spare jacket. Get the spare jacket out. I need to post one more video because 15 minutes is not enough for my brain.